Okay, I should be live. We good? I think so. Everything seems to be working. Everything seems to be doing things. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. MarauderEX here, back with more live streaming goodness. I'm playing Captain Toad Treasure Tracker because I wanted something really easy and really just kind of mind-numbing. So hello, we've already got a bunch of people. We got Pin, Barbara, and Getter7 in chat. Hello, everyone. How are you today? I see that there's a lot going on. Barbara, seems like you had a breakdown. I know those feels. I know those feels all too well. Yeah. And Zachary Daniels, hello. Yeah, we are going to. Oh, that's that. Oh God. That's how that works. That's creepy. Right? That's. All right. So we're playing Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I am playing the Wii U version. I haven't picked up the Switch version. I want to, but I have a lot of these games on the Switch, and so it's really, really hard for me to be like, yes, I should buy more of them. Should buy them again, over and over and over again. It's really hard for me to not do that, actually. It's really hard for me to not do that. Cirque and Aaron, hello. Never tell you guys how to play D&D? No. At least you, I don't think so. You might have. It sounds familiar. But. Ah, yes. The Adventurous Captain Toad. Is this the same Toad from before? Like, this is the same one that is in Mario 2 with Peach and Mario and Luigi. Luigi is dead, by the way. Luigi is all sorts of dead. And Caden, hello. And Curtis! Everyone's here. We're all just having a grand time. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting some discussion on the Smash Ultimate, because oh my God, that was. I am surprised. And murder the shy guy. I also have the Wii U. Do not plan on getting this Switch. Just Nintendo trying to make more money. Well, it's not that they're trying to make more money. It's that they're trying to keep the games relevant. Because if you think about how many people actually bought a Wii U and how much development resources went into getting a lot of these games on the Wii U, the fact that they're so easily ported to the Switch is a good way of keeping them active. Because I can guarantee you so many people did not play Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Or any of the other Wii U games that have been ported over. Because so many people didn't buy a Wii U. I can't fault them for it, but like, I'm one of the few people who bought it on Wii U. So I'm really hard pressed to buy it again. But the portability aspect to it really does kind of sell that for me, so. Caden started his own Let's Plays. Congratulations! Send a link. Or if you can, post a link. Links may be disabled. I still may have that disabled as part of the default for the, how things go. But either way, we can, plug people's channels. Luigi's dead because he got his... Yeah, death just harvested his soul right there. Oh, it was so good. Oh God, I forgot about that. That's the one thing I hate about that. I don't want your stupid motion controls, Wii U. Skyrim modded run? I wanted K. Rool in Smash, and his trailer was... That was hilarious. I do kind of like the trolling of DDD. And then DDD died as well. So in canon, DDD, Luigi, Mario, and Mega Man are all dead. Ridley killed Mario and Mega Man with his tail, just sliced through them like they were butter, and DDD got clawed in the back by King K. Rool, and Luigi got his soul harvested. And then Simon whips the fuck out of it. Yes, he does. It's so messed up that Nintendo basically pulled a Sega with the Wii U into a lesser degree. Well, no, the Wii U was super popular, though. The Wii was one of the best-selling consoles ever. It just was kind of derpy. Which, that's Nintendo, doing Nintendo. Like, that's Nintendo doing Nintendo. Like, they like to try new things, they like to experiment, and, they do stuff. It's not necessarily always the smartest decision they make, but if they didn't try, we wouldn't get anything fun. Like, what's the saying? To make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs. We got the Vampire Killers in Smash. Danny's here. Still wonder why Zack is in an alternate costume for Cloud. Mega Man is now dead as Capcom's franchise as well. No, Mega Man 11 is going to be coming out this year. Which was a shock to everyone. The Dreamcast had a fantastic launch, but the Dreamcast didn't keep the same sales. Its sales figures faltered off really fast as soon as the PS2 came out. So, like, it did all right in the beginning, but it faltered off. The Wii sold well until it got discontinued. Like, that was weird. Mostly because it attracted the casual market. It attracted a market that Nintendo would never be able to recapture. And no one would be able to recapture. And that's been part of the problem. That's what they tried to do with the Wii U, which is why it failed so miserably. They're like, oh yes, we'll have the tablet controller be... Oh god, I hate this. We'll have the tablet controller be, just as easily accessible. No one cared. No one cared. It did not do nearly as much. So, and I can just do this and get you. I've already got most of these because I've played this a couple of times before, but going back and getting more stuff, it's fun. Can you post something? Sure, go ahead. If it works. Sometimes the links don't work in chat because of some of my auto filters for clearing out bots. Cloud is a blonde Zack with shorter hair. I'm kind of surprised Zack isn't there, but I think that's mostly because Square's like, you get one. You get one. I'm actually kind of disappointed that who were two of the assist trophies that showed up? Zero and Alucard. Those were two assist trophies that I'm like, I would have liked to see them as playable characters. Would have loved to see those as playable characters. And the fact that Zero is still being voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, which Johnny Young Bosch is just now Zero, hands down. That's entertaining to me. Wii was great for having girls over to pregame before we went to the bars. You're about one I can't even tell you how many times my roommates and I had the girls over to play Wii Sports. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort were great. That's the thing. There was also a killer app for it that just came with the console. Like, this is justification for why you should buy this. I hated most of the other motion controls. There was a Donkey Kong racing game. Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, I think is the name for the Wii, where you had to use the Wiimote and the nunchuck, and I was nope. It got obnoxious real fast. Won't let you post link. Okay, that's probably because of the bot. I will figure out a way to plug your channel at some point. Either plug the link. I'll make that happen for you. Anyone going to Anime Fest? Goku for... No Goku for Smash. No. I'm going to buy Okami HD when I get my Switch. I have Okami HD on the PS4, and I'm kind of pissed off about it because I'd like to have it on the Switch. But I already bought it on the PS4. I really have no justification for buying it on the Switch again. Only reason why I still use my Wii is for my GameCube titles. That's why I had a GameCube, but I also didn't want to spend the ridiculous amount of money for the component cables for them. So that's why I upgraded to the Wii, so that I could play that with, you know, component. And yeah. But now there are component cables readily available for it, and I'm just like, I hate you. Yeah, it's posted on the Discord. That works. Hydra Storm is going to be a thing. No, unfortunately. No, because he doesn't look like he has any of his other crash attacks. It's just the cross special attack is his smash attack. Also, I noticed there's one stage that's not coming back in Smash Ultimate, even though they said everything that's been mentioned before is coming back. Pokefloats from Melee is not coming back. It's not on the list. It's not there. We don't get to play on Pokefloats. Disappointed. Ridiculous awesome. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Joker from Persona 5. If they did someone from Persona, they'd probably do, what's his face? Jack Frost. Because he's silly looking. They could throw him in as an assist trophy. Easy. Double Dash is one of the best card games. I just don't throw shit out. I don't either. I used to trade... I've mentioned it before in a couple of videos. I used to trade in stuff, and I regret that decision on so many levels these days. Oh, it's this one. I gotta use the thing, because I have to. I gotta raise and lower platform sections. Yay! This is kind of ridiculous. Oh hey, I got a key. What do you do, my little key friend? I can't go in there with you, so I'm just gonna throw you there. Actually never played Smash. Pokefloats is banned and everyone should know why. Actually, I was actually looking at the wiki about it, and it was actually deemed tournament legal for Pokefloats because the movement is completely synced. Like there's no weirdness like Rainbow Cruise, where you have the floating carpets on the rainbow and those can just disappear. Those are banned because of that, but like if everything has just constant movement, they deemed it tournament legal, and I'm sitting here going, why? People losing footing, getting saved by floats. I remember playing Smash 64 in college. I played Smash 64 in high school. So I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. Yeah, because I had to look up on Wikipedia, on the Smash Wiki, to see if Pokefloats was there, because I couldn't see it on the new Smash Brothers site. And under the trivia, they said it was deemed tournament legal, and I was dumbfounded by that. Of all of the ones that they would deem tournament legal. Love how they're keeping the older stages. Yes, they have updated all of the pixel art for like the Pokemon in what's this, the city, and they've updated the pixel art for the blowjob tree from Green Greens. That horrible rainbow, but yes, it is. It is. It's coming back. Have fun with that. Alright, there we go. Let's do this and see. I don't know what I'm doing for this one. Oh hey, there's spot down there. Got that. Let's do this. I think I have an idea of how this is supposed to work. That's... No, that's what I want to do, and get there, and raise you up there, and then fall down here with the key, and hey, we unlock the door. All right, the hell, I thought with that I got all the thingies. But I still apparently have missed the second... gemstone. Oh, there you are. Okay. Well then, I know how to get there. Aha. Or not. Okay, I messed up. It says you're hungry. I'm ours age, so it's roughly 5 years. Not 95 in spirit. Alright, let me see where? Oh, okay. I'm derp derp derp. Herping my derp like yeah. No. And you go over here. And then you go up there. And that's how we get you. And now we get the star. Because we can. And star power! It's too bad they didn't make Shovel Knight and Crystal as fighters, but at least there's... Shovel Knight was the other one. I was kind of surprised that Shovel Knight... I mean, but props to Yacht Club Games, because, like... This is still, like, their first game. They have the other ones. Like, the Plague of Shadows and the Spectre of Torment. But, it's like... Shovel Knight is like their first game, and it's so insanely popular that Nintendo included the character as an assist trophy in one of their largest franchises. I have to say props to Yacht Club Games. Neil and I are the oldest people in chat. Really wish they'd make another Golden Sun. Me too. But if I could say, instead of making another Golden Sun, I would love for Camelot to work with Sega again and make another Shining game. Like a good one. Like Shining Force 4. Just throwing that out there. I was making a video and got a phone call. It was a pocket dial. Oh, I love it when that happens. This time I'll make it to the stream nice and early to unwind. Apparently it gets derailed somewhere else. That happens to me all the time, but it's usually telemarketers. It was, and part of it's because Dark Dawn. But they do need a fourth one to finish it out. Still waiting for the King. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that one as well. They announced it, and I'm like, yes, please. Come on, give me another expansion to that. I want to play as all of the Order of No Quarter. Just all of them. Actually, what's funny is there's an article that was going around that the president of Camelot says that they would like to work with Sega again to make another Shining game, and I'm just sitting here going, do it, make it happen. And it's never going to happen because, you know, that would be something that would, you know, make me happy, and that's just, when it comes to the gaming industry, that's just not allowed, right? Ultimate Shining we never got would have been an ample 32x 2D one. The problem is, the 32X, they probably would have tried to have made it as much like Shining Force 3 as possible. I can see that. Because they were trying to push a lot of the 3D graphics, even with the 32X. And it would have just been... It would have been rough. They should remake Shining games for... They should do a lot of things. SF2 strained the genesis of the 32X would have granted a perfect amount of room. They should do an HD remaster of every Shining Force game, but it will never happen. Nope! Even if it's just a port with slightly better. Marauder is the better. Do it! Do it now. Totally pull an Emperor Palpatine from Game Grumps. Hey, Emperor Palpatine, what should we do with this day-old meat? Stew it. He screws up, flirting with a girl at the bar. Blew it. Do it. And yoink! He's gonna try to stomp on me, and that's not gonna happen. And hey, I can go in here and get that. Wonderful. And now we're gonna go here and raise that up. And now we get to play Metal Gear Solid. I get to murder the Shy Guys without them noticing. Oh, screwed that up. Let's go get this one, because I need to kill the bird too. I know that's one of the things I've got to do for the clear for this level is kill the birds. So what you do is you lure the bird into a false sense of security so that it'll attack you, and then you murder it. This has been hunting with Captain Toad. Not much Toad action is going on. I am paying more attention to the chat, mostly because Captain Toad is not like an incredibly time-consuming game. Like that's actually the reason why I picked it tonight, because I am worn the hell out today, you know? Alright, okay, that's what I need to do. I need to get in there. Nope. That one needs to stay up. That one goes. Hey. And go down on this one. Someone's gonna make a going down joke. Yada yada yada. It's easy to do and fun to make. And hop on here. And back up. And star power. Musically, it turns out that at least one tremendously classic Shining influenced Chinese game from way back in the day. FIDA. Yes, FIDA, the emblem of justice. Even though the prequels were trash, I still love LEGO Star Wars games. Knuckles is an assist, yes. I'm waiting for the end of the stream before I make another part. Chill stream before we all succumb to slumber. I can't multitask if I'm trying to be entertaining, which is why I'm focusing on chat in between levels and then doing a level and not paying any attention to chat. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I didn't do something long-term today. Like, I'm going to do Captain Toad today, I'm going to do Power Stone next week, because those were the two that I was kind of waffling between. And, because all week, every day this week, like clockwork, come 6:30, the clouds just start rolling in, sky turns pitch black, and we get like 3 hours of thunderstorms. And I was just like, I don't want to risk having to cut the stream short in the middle for something that I'm going to try to do, more long term. And the forecast is like this through the next 10 days. So I figured let's just do something easy. Toad goes down on speech on Peach in every Smash Bros. Like I said, as going down jokes. Double Cherry Palace. That's also seems suggestive. That too is suggestive. It's actually really easy to play this with the Wii U pad because it's like I get to do this. All right, you there, and we press the buttons. All right, get both of them kind of lined up. And all right, that seemed obnoxious. All right, let's put you. Oh, hey! Oh my God! There's something moving. It was a Monty Mole. How adorable! All right, let's get some coins. The thing is, I can hear the sounds coming out of the... Alright, you... There we go. And that opens up that... Oh god, I can't see because the stupid thing is in the way. The tilt the stick is in the way. Hi, Axis. You want to say hi to everyone? Hi. Yes. Say hi to all the nice people. Say hi to all the nice people. You're drooling on me. You're drooling. He's a drooler. Bye, Curtis. Hi. Say hi to everyone. I'm gonna purr into the mic. So people can hear how lovey you are. Yes. Yes. Snuggle kitties. Alright, I'm gonna set you down so I can finish this level. Alright, I need... There we go. That's I guess why it didn't do that. Okay. I was like, what am I gonna do? Can I kill him? And you come. What? There you go. Oh. I was doing the right thing without even realizing. I will say, the dual toads is actually kind of obnoxious. Yes, Axis. It's neat, but not needed. Alright, let's get both toads together. Also, the level design to make sure that this is, you know, completely accurate is mind-boggling. Gary, hello. My wife, Lady Luck, said she was going to draw something for you when we get back from Maryland over the weekend. Oh, fantastic! I look forward to it. I look forward to it. So does Axis, who is still in my lap. He refuses to get out of my lap. Like Rowan, Snuggled, morbidly curious what the other 33 rules are. How come Toad can't jump in this game? See, that's the thing. If this is the same Toad, he can't jump. Which he was never known for jumping. That was Luigi. He did the jump and the fluttery kick in Mario 2. Toad was known because he could pick up things the fastest. That was his power. Mario was all around, and Peach had the float. The hover. And I'm thinking if this is the same Toad, it's mainly because he's got the backpack and the light. And his pack is too heavy. That's the see, that's the thing. It's like Toad isn't Italian enough to jump. Like All right. Shy Guy Heights. Yeah, the last time I did this was 2015. It's been a little while since I played this game. Toad can only jump in dreams. Alright, so I gotta get past the Shy Guys. Metal Gear? Does that mean I don't kill them? Because I'm gonna kill them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill the Shy Guys. All of them. It was ice to know you, Mr. Shy Guy. You're gonna come to that door. Like, you're gonna come through the door, and then you're going to die. I think I got his attention, and that was the problem. Really? That's obnoxious. Ooh, almost got me. And back up here I go, because I gotta turn that thing around again, which is kind of obnoxious. Missed a gem. Where did the gem that I miss? Is that one of these? Nope, that's just those. Because I see that I've missed a gem on this one. I just don't know where it is now that I'm looking at it. I don't see anywhere else that I could go, unless... No, I have no idea. Commissioner Luca. The bird bottom. You know, it happens. It happens to the birds. Alright, now we've got even more Shy Guys. And really all that's going to happen to them is I'm going to murder them. Like that. And break all that. Kill you. I am a dark, sinister, evil person. Oh, there's where the second gem was. Okay, so I've got all the gems now. Yay! Are maps and pictures of his two girlfriends, Toadette and Peach. Well, I'm not getting the... Not attracting the Shy Guys, but doesn't matter. Because we're just going to do this and... Murder. And murder. And yay, star power. Dun 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 dun. Oh hey, we get a golden ticket. Coins galore. They're not dead, they just went to a sleepy bedtime place. All aboard for Sleepy Time Junction. And throwing so many. How many days? 238. Not great. Not great. Highest was 263. So. Alright, Shy Guy Heights we just did. Spin Wheel Library. Been a strange week. Luigi is a blood sacrifice. Both bolster the Smash roster and apparently function as a voodoo doll for Human Paradise. Oh man, so that's a thing. I am really unhappy about that. As most people probably are. Because that's a lot of really obnoxious bullshit. Well, really? That's the... Well, that's how you just beat it. If you don't want to worry about doing anything else on the stage. That goes up, doesn't it? Because that's... Well, except it goes down. Because that's... Oh god, I'm upside down. That's... slightly obnoxious and terrifying. Alright, go back in there. That's a thing. Massive loss of a legit preservation bug. That's, yeah. Like, I know Nintendo has never really liked ROMs, but they lost that fight long ago, and the problem is, like, they're trying to do it again. And it's not going to stop anything, though, is the thing. It's just going to mean there's not one solid place to go to get ROMs. The ROMs have been on the internet for damn near 20 years. They're still going to be there. Like, that's the thing. I could get ROMs of things when I was in high school. Like, they're not going away. They're just going to have a different method of finding them. And for a little while, until there becomes a more centralized place, it's going to be kind of a rough thing, but they'll still be there. So Nintendo didn't really win anything other than shutting a couple of particular websites down. But it's not like people aren't going to be able to find these. Like, I've got, you know, a bunch of ROMs of games that I have. It's like, yeah, it's... basically begin and went legal, dollar fishing, intimidating. Switch version of this game has levels ripped right out of Mario Odyssey. Figured you'd have a rant coming. I want to rant about it, but I also want to rant about the related tangents, basically, because I've been seeing a lot of arguments online about, you know, being pro or con of emulation and ROMs and piracy, and there are some just astounding arguments against it. But at the same time, there are some astounding arguments for it in terms of things that, you know, like the first-party Nintendo titles that they are re-releasing. Yes, that's money that Nintendo is making. So it's not abandonware. It's not lost. They're doing scummy things of making you buy it each console cycle, which is obnoxious, but it's still available. Like, pirating, like, Mario 3, for example, it's a little weird because it's available on so many things officially, for most cases, a dirt cheap price. And in the case of Mario 3, I believe, specifically, in one of the re-releases of Mario 3, it was a ROM that Nintendo downloaded. I was reading a story about Nintendo downloading a ROM and repackaging it and selling it back to people. Like, they didn't even rip the ROM themselves. Like, they didn't even adhere to their own... There's a lot to it. Let's wank at all the Desperate Mother 3 fans, but then also try to kill All Access Prison. Yeah. Worse, the arguments against it is actually getting worse, disturbingly enough, with the Pro just being the same as it's always been given. This is an old ongoing problem. Like, when I started my channel, I started with the intent of focusing on Sega Saturn content, because there were so many people who never played a Saturn game. There's so many people who didn't know that these games or franchises existed. I had one friend growing up that had a Saturn, and he and I have exchanged a lot of stories over the years about our mutual love for that console. But once I got online and I saw other people like familiar with Shining Force 2, like, I made a comment on a video on Shining Force 2 about Shining Force 3, and people were like, what? There's a 3? Yes, there was a 3. And there were other games related to it. And so that's what kind of prompted me to get into this. And because so many people are never going to get to play these games. Saturn specifically, because it was just a nightmare to program for, and all of the documentation on how to get it to work has been lost to time. But, you know, at the same time, like, there are... I was reading a description that at the height of the Virtual Console phase for Nintendo, they had about 10% of the total Super Nintendo North American library represented. 10% at max. And the Wii Virtual Console was the largest Virtual Console by far. They kind of dropped the ball with it on the Wii U. And we haven't seen what the Switch version is going to be like yet, if anything. I mean, I know there's going to be something to it. It's just a matter of how robust it is. But the Wii Virtual Console was the most... most robust, for lack of a better word, because I just used that word. But anyway, so, like, 10%. And even some of those games had to get removed. The Ninja Turtles game for the NES, the original one with the dam and the seaweed and the underwater section that's just hard as balls, that had to be removed due to licensing issues. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 had to be removed due to licensing issues. And that's a wonderful thing. Donkey Kong Country, quite obviously a Nintendo game, but it was done by Rare. So all of the non-Donkey Kong related things, so any of the Kongs are still Nintendo property, but the Kremlings were Rare property, which is why I'm actually really surprised that King K. Rool is in it, because that means Nintendo had to go to Microsoft and say, hey, we want to use a Rare property again. So, like, that's a cooperation between two of the three big companies just to use a character, because it's how licensing rights transfer. And, like, I'm glad it happened, I really am. But at the same time, like, we cannot expect that to be the norm. There's a reason why people have been screaming for Geno to be a character for so long and we've just never seen anything. Because Square doesn't want to play ball with that. They don't. So, like... there's also the fun fact, you know, the site wasn't all Nintendo specific. a bunch of PC stuff. Yeah, that's... Yeah. I have some... I have most of the ROMs that I wanted to get, and even if even so, there's still going to be some other places to get them. Like, it just... It took down the most trusted site, but like there's still going to be other sites to get it from. You're just going to have to risk, you know, having really good antivirus. So I'm just going to play emulator still because I want to make a console wall. If I want to play the game, I don't want to... That's one of the reasons why I have done a lot of work on modding my consoles. Like, I have... My Wii is modded. I have an original Xbox that's modded. I've modded a Saturn. I've modded a Dreamcast. I've modded a PS2. And I have an EverDrive for my N64. Because the hardware components for most of those consoles are going to stick around for a long time. The disk drives aren't. They are going to go really easily, which is one of the reasons why modding a PS2 is a good idea. Because I can just bypass the optical drive. Same with the Dreamcast and the Saturn. And the Xbox that I've got, the disk drive is just dead. Like, I can't get it to work. So, like, I use it as an emulation machine. But, like, I do that just to keep consoles from falling apart. I do what I can to keep them. Also, the machines in physical games will not survive the test of time. Yeah, that's, like, it terrifies the crap out of me. Oh god, I've got to use something to aim. I want nothing to do with this. Oh god, this is so awkward. Why? No. Oh god. Oh god. I've got everything on here. Oh god, this is so terrifying. Why is this a thing? Why are we doing this? Nintendo, why? And we make it to the end. Yes, I'm watching this while playing Grand 2. Excellent game! I mean, I hope to get a capture device or two to do LPs, but that doesn't exactly help with DS games. As long as ROMs, BioStuff, etc. exist, the past can endure. Yeah, that's really it. I'd love to be able to record, say, Dawn of Sorrow when you emulate it. I own it. That's the thing. Like, you own a copy of the game. There are ways to record it, but it would require you to physically modify your console in order to do it, and that's expensive, especially for the DS. Or you can emulate it. Why is that? Physical media has now become a valuable collector's item. I collect that kind of... I mean, look behind me. Like, you can't see it, but the top shelf... Well, you can barely see it. No, you can't. The top shelf is all my Saturn stuff. All the physical games for the Saturn that I'm never going to get rid of unless I absolutely have to. Even though I have a device that allows me to not worry about the physical media. I got one of the Rhea optical drive emulators. I showed that off in a previous live stream. I saw it. I have a Nixie Knight. I'm curious what a Nixie Knight is. What are your thoughts on the mod to Link to the Past Parallel Worlds? I'm not familiar with that one. That's not one I know. I've seen the combination Link to the Past Super Metroid combination randomizer, which is mind-blowing, to say the least. Did he... You little bastard, you fell asleep. Well, that's fine. You've earned it. But like, I only played through Super Metroid in its entirety for the first time last year. He said, "Have a nice night." Okay. 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 That makes so much more sense. I thought I was having a stroke or something, or maybe it's like, I know I'm getting old, and so therefore I don't know what's hip these days. Like, I don't know what the kids are hip to. I don't know what's cool or not. I don't know. I just figured that was just, yeah. Link to the Vast mod scene is getting crazy. Meaty hack thing for Mega Man X6. No. X6 is dead to me. Basically, anything after X4 is dead to me. I got X4 and I loved it, and when X5 came out, I was super excited and I got it. And then I got X6 and I'm like, I hate this. This is like putting my testicles in a vice. And then X7 came out and I bought it expecting something better, and I don't know why. And then it was that awkward 3D world, and it was like, I remember I took it back that day. I'm like, nope, do not want. It is the internet. Any word can be a word or phrase now. Yes, I love the ligma. Now that the ligma has set in. Yeah. You know, X5 wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. I had much higher hopes for X5. And then X6 was just painful. X8 is okay. The playing through X8, the bosses are just a little simple. Like, I was a little disappointed. Really disappointed. X6 thing really allows for the game to be changed, though. Apparently something of a semi-similar caliber. Oh! X5, by now, even Sigma is shipping it. X7, what? X is a whiny bitch. Yeah, he... Oh my god. Just so whiny. Apparently I did not collect the gold mushroom here. Sure, I can try. I don't know if I'd try it for a live stream, but I would definitely give it a try and see the entertainment for it. So, all right, let's see what. Oh, it's the floating staircase. Welcome to Hogwarts. Nope. Oh god, bullet bills. Alright, well that's good. I got rid of the bullet bills. Oh, I need to have the bullet bills shoot that. There we go. And now we turn the bullet bills again. So that we can safely walk past them. And wire sponge isn't simple. Wire sponge... Honestly, I don't remember Wire Sponge. Because he's, what, X2 or X3? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I remember, what is it? Wheel Gator being kind of a pain in the ass. Wheel Gator was just a... Sigma's dialogue at the end of X5 seems like he basically thinks X and Zero are a couple. Well... Well, I'm not talking about, like, I mean, he is... Wire Sponge is a walking pickle, but, I mean, you could just yell Pickle Rick at this point and it'd be hilarious. But, like, the designs were weird. And X4, I will say, has probably one of the weirdest character designs. Split Mushroom. Why? 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 But, rolling along with that, N64 and Game still works with great physical cartridges. X and Zero aren't. I mean, Wire Sponge and Gator X2. Okay, that's what I thought. I was thinking that was the X games. Haha, get it? It's funny. All right, let's. I probably should have had. Oh, neat. That's how you get that to work. Come here, Mr. Bird. Just stay quickly, carefully now. Agitate the hell out of this snake. Oh, hell no. Alright, what am I... Ah, okay, that's... Oh, neat. I can go up this way, and what does that do? You know what? This level's kind of... I think mostly because I don't know where the golden mushroom is. I don't think I've seen it. There's the third gemstone. Well, we'll just beat the level. It's fine. Didn't collect the giant gem. Or the gold thing. Jet Stingray is Mr. Ed. Yes, he is. Zero and that girl in X4. Iris. Iris, yes. What is he fighting for? Mega Man X Legacy Collection. So, like, I really want the X collection, but I'd want it on the Switch, and I'm really pissed off that you only get half of it on the cartridge. You get X1, 2, 3, and 4 on the cartridge. 5, 6, 7, and 8 are download only. And that really kind of pisses me off. Because I know X1, 2, and 3 are really not that large of a game, and so, like, you could... basically almost had it. It would have been right in front of you if you just stopped that turn. Oh, is that where it was? Oh, I couldn't see it on the tiny screen. That is the one thing about the Switch that kind of kills it, like the tiny screen. But like I'll grab it. I have on PS2 the Mega Man X collection, which is X 1 through 6 and Mega Man Racing. And it doesn't have X7, that's okay. I'm okay with that. And then I have X8 physically as well, so I'm only really missing X7. Like, I am missing the challenge modes for it, but, like, I really would prefer to have physical for everything, and it's just kind of upsetting that it's like you get half of it physically and half of it digitally if you buy the physical version. Like, I know for a fact if all of those games can fit on a disc, they should be able to fit on one of those Nintendo Switch cartridges back there. I'm feeling that should be possible. The technology feels like it's there, you know? But we don't get that for whatever reason. And that's disappointing to me. And that's a business practice that I just can't really get behind. It's not the first time they did it. They did it with the original Mega Man Legacy Collection, too. And apparently they're doing that with the Spyro Collection. The Spyro Collection is only the first game on the physical media. I think it's for any console. I think this is across the board. So Spyro 1 is the only one you get on your physical media if you get the physical copy of the game. Spyro 2 and 3 you have to download. And so, like, I was done with that at that point. Like, that is the scummiest of business practices ever. And so, like, I was just, no. Challenge mode is the same for both parts. Maybe some kind of insane modding scene will crop up for 20XX. 20XX is great, and I think it is coming out for the Switch. I think they announced that it is finally coming out. 20XX is actually getting a release on the Switch. Mega Man fighting game. The Power Fighters, yes. I have that on something. I think that's on the original Mega Man collection for PS2, or I have it on GameCube as well. So I think it's because so many people are divided on the games after X4. They are, but like you didn't need to split it up. Like Spyro thing is hilarious, backfiring. At least Crash Bandicoot, yeah, Crash Bandicoot included. Oh, 20XX. Okay, I was about to say I didn't think Spyro was at it. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot did it right. Like all of the games on one physical media. That's it. Like, why is that so hard to do, guys? There are more than 3 Crash games, but there are more than 3 Spyro games too, but they wanted to do the original trilogies. Because they started off as a trilogy, and then after the trilogies, that's when it started getting a little weird. But like the original 3 games for Spyro, Crash, and a lot of other franchises, like that kind of started the trend, because the Jak and Daxter games, the first 3 of those were considered the original trilogy, and they got an HD remake. Same for Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank. As I have to look because I have those 3 trilogies over there. They did it with Bayonetta 2 as well. That's why I didn't pick up Bayonetta 2 on the Switch, because this is turning into more of a rant stream than a gameplay stream, but that's okay. I have Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, which conveniently has 2 discs. One with Bayonetta 1, one with Bayonetta 2. Why is it so difficult to include the physical media? Why is this? Don't make me spend, you know, $10 more in some cases for the physical copy of a game and only give me half the game. That's frustrating. All in the game industry value this immensely at release. Defend it like your own honor. Forget about it immediately and deride any seed. Wouldn't mind a completed Crash Twin Sanity. I don't think I've ever actually played Crash Twin Sanity. The King of Pyro Puff Peak. Nintendo is really bad about understanding that people might want to enjoy old games but not able to play them on original hardware. No, they realize that. They know completely that people want that. But they want to do it on their terms so that they can charge a premium for it, either via Virtual Console, subscription service, or mini console. They know people want it. They just want it on their terms. Oh hey, oh god, got attacked. What is favorite Shining game? Shining Force 2, I would have to say, because it's got everything in a wonderful package. Shining Force 3 is great, but at the same time, like, in order to get the full experience from it, you have to play all of it. And so many people didn't get a chance to play Scenarios 2 and 3. Oh, hey. Lava's coming up. Alright, what's here? Alright, we got some coins. See, I just played this level on the Switch demo. Oh, okay. Because I'm missing a diamond, and I'm like, where the hell is the diamond? I'm missing the second diamond for this. How has it gone away? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Oh! Barely made it in time. And now we make it to the ladder, and we've beaten him. It's over. Because as long as you keep going up, you're good. Nintendo One folks treated as a highly perishable sandwich as opposed to the recipe. A sandwich metaphor kind of makes the diamond is under the second stretch of rock. Well then. Well, I can try getting that again, because I will get that. You have to hang onto a ladder on the back of a moving panel. I want to try that again, because there's a ladder on the back of a moving panel, like the side facing what's his face. Because that seems insane. Alright. And we got that. Alright, so that's the first one. I can't really... I don't... Oh, okay. Okay, dokie, that's why, because I couldn't see it. Because if you just follow that, it's there we go. Haha. Well done, Captain Toad. And now we're just gonna say screw it and make our way to the end. Because we have all 3 shiny gemstones. That's the important part. Alright, you keep doing your thing. I'm just gonna make my way over here. I'm gonna make my way downtown. There we go. And now we got it. Blah, 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 blah. Shining Force 2 for me, but I choose to believe that if the untranslated Shining games... I really think Shining Force 3 is one of the best, but I have to say the only reason why it's playable is because of the wonderful efforts of a bunch of people that did not get paid for their effort. Kefka actually got the damn song stuck in my head during a fight. Seriously wish they released a Shining Force 4 on the Dreamcast because... I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised that Shining Force 4 was not released on the Dreamcast, except for the fact that I know why, is because Camelot went away. So that was just never gonna happen. So, it'll be a while before I can emulate games on my tablet. It's broken. My phone doesn't have enough space. I mean, yeah, I actually have to go through. So will an Elgato HD work with a bunch of consoles? I believe so. I think the HD is the one that has the legacy input capability as well. I think it's like the HD 60 is HDMI only. I am 99% sure the HD will work. You should stream Dark Souls or Bloodborne. I have one of them. I have Bloodborne on PS4 thanks to one of my viewers. I just don't think that would be a game that I should do. Yeah. It reminds me that we lost some key artistic talent on Vintage. Yeah, the artist for one of the primary artists at Camelot who did a ton of the stuff for Shining and Golden Sun and a bunch of other franchises passed away. That was really disheartening. That was like I was really hurt by that. Like, I have a GameCube, a Wii U, and a Switch for now, and like if I can use it to be a it should be doable. Let me, after the stream is over, I'll look. Well, actually, I gotta say, let me look up the stream. Let me wait till the stream's over, and I will look up just to make sure, because I am 99% sure that is the one that would work for you. I wanted to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered, but one boss is keeping me from it. Bed of Chaos. That sounds terrifying. Alright, so, oh god, speaking of terrifying. I'm just going to hide out under here. No one can get me under my boat. And is there really... Oh, I was about to say... Nowhere else to go? That looks like something of importance, doesn't it? Oh! I was about to say, what happened? Oh, I ran into a thing. I'm probably going to die because I'm not paying any attention. I'm trying to pay attention to both screens. It's like, I should not pay attention to both screens. This is not something I should do. You just die. The wonderful man got replaced by man who I think makes hentai. Yeah. The art designer for the current Shining series basically got to start doing anime porn. And, you know, not that I have anything against hentai. Ringing endorsement of hentai. But, like, I've stopped caring about the character designs for the Shining series because they all look exactly the same. Shining Force 2 had so many different characters that all looked unique. Shining Force 3 was even better. And really, from the PS2 onward, where Tony Taka started working on it, it's just like all the same character. Bed of Chaos is a giant tree thing that grows 5 wings. Oh, tree with wings. That's terrifying. 5 Skylanders games for only $20 on the Wii U. The figures cost more than the actual game. I hope for a comeback nowadays, especially since the Kickstarter began. I mean, if there were an actual Kickstarter for a Shining game, I would... Yeah, I would donate to that in a heartbeat. And not regret doing it at all. but sadly, I don't see it working. Oh, now there's another one of you little bastards, isn't there? Well, doesn't matter. Oh, hey, that did a thing. Wonderful. All right, wait for Infinity Piranha Plant to go away, and just make a beeline for the star. The boss has giant sweeping attacks on narrow platforms and loves to knock you into pits. Yay! Wonderful. The reason the early Shining art works so well is in the newer Fall slot, it's largely not classic being. Lodos is all hell. Okay, so there's a game coming out. It's not Record of Agorist War, but it's Record of something else War. It's not Lodos, but it's related to the Lodos world, and it's got as downloadable content, you can get Parn and Deedlit from Lodos War. And I'm just sitting here going, I will sacrifice anything to whatever Eldritch demon is necessary in order for that game and that DLC to come stateside. Grand Crest, yes. Record of Grand... Let me play a tactical RPG with Parn and Deedlit, and I can die happy. There's a tactical RPG for for Record of Lodos War on the Sega CD that's never gotten a fan translation. If anyone in the fan translation community could ever make that happen, you would be my undying heroes. Like, that's one of the few games that I've always wanted to play and just never been able to. The tactical RPG on the Sega CD. Like, that... A Lodos Shining game. SNES tactical RPG did, at least. It's like, I have the SNES RPG for the Legend of the Grey Witch, which is good, but it's not the same tactical RPG. Hi, Axis, you came back. You just want to say hi to everyone. Say hi. You want to say hi? Are you gonna chew on my finger? Because I'm holding you up to the camera, making you be social? Oh, look at you. You're being lovey. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Yes. Look up at the camera. Will the people to subscribe to me. Will them to support my Patreon and get wonderful cat videos of you doing adorable things. Let your will be known. I am totally abusing my cat for... Dark Souls is fascinating to watch, but no way to play. That's how I feel. Same with Getting Over It by Bennett Foddy. It's fascinating to watch. I would go on a murderous rampage if I was forced to play it. So much of the rest of the Lodos series remains trapped in Japan. And, like, we got Lodos War, Chronicles of the Heroic Knight, Legend of Christiana. We got the Lady of Ferris, Legend of the Grey Witch, and Chronicles of the Heroic Knight graphic novels. But they were done in really limited runs. And then we got one Dreamcast game. We got the Diablo-esque Dreamcast game. So, in words of the great philosopher Harry Callahan, a man's got to know his limitations. The same holds true for what game and what DLC? Record of Grand Crest War is apparently the title for it, because it has DLC for 2 characters from a series called Record of Lodos War, which is one of the first anime that I ever got into. The anime that shaped my childhood were Tekkaman Blade, Guyver, Record of Lodoss War. And then the comic book franchise that shaped my childhood was Battle Chasers. All four of those things basically set the tone for anything that I ever did gaming related. Every tabletop campaign I ever ran, every character I created in any other tabletop game, the CCG that I've been working on for years is based off of all of those campaigns that have roots in, you know, heavily inspiration driven from those four franchises. So, yeah. Briny Bowl Swimming Hole. I figure this will probably be the last one that I do. Because we are about out of time. I've spent a lot of time this stream ranting. Which I'm kind of okay with, honestly. Like, I'm okay with that. I've been having fun, and that's the important part, right? Alright, just gonna have you do that, and we're gonna go this way. And get those. I would love a turnip. And I'm apparently not getting a turnip. Alright, that's not how you get there. The more you know. Oh, geez, that's... Alright, let's... Really? That's all just... that? Well, screw you, Cheap Cheeps. We'll go down here and we'll get this one. Because that one opens up too. And... lift off. And that's how you beat it, isn't it? Because you just kind of go down here, and you go in here, and you get the star. Except I didn't get everything, but I've gotten everything before, except for the hidden golden mushroom. So, yeah. The anime series that shaped my childhood was probably Voltron. I remember watching it before I even knew what anime was. Rantings are always great. The ranting helps to shoot your weariness. I mean, yeah, I've... it's been a long day. Battery's getting low. Good night. Bye, Cirque. Like I said, I'm probably going to go ahead and end here, because I've finished a couple of these. Apparently 12, except I don't think I did all of them. Chronica, I did King of Fire Profig, did that, did the Minecart, Spin Wheel Library, did Coins Galore. Can I do another Coins Galore? I can't. I'm going to do another Coins Galore, just for fun. Because I did the cherries before. Let's do the pickaxe one here. And... did not... 278, so that was a little bit better. A little bit better. Enough to, enough to replace the record. And with that, I think that's a good place to do it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end here, and I will see you all next week. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Power Stone 2 for the Dreamcast. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I might do the PSP version, which has some extra stuff in it. Hi and bye, everybody. Hi, Jesse. But yeah, I'll do that because the weather is still up in the air for then, and if it's something that I have to, you know, cut short, it's not anything that, you know, I'm planning on continuing for too long. But yeah, so I'll be back next week. Same hat time, same hat channel, all that jazz. Thank you all for tuning in and chatting and listening to me rant, and everyone who's liked the video, everyone who goes through and comments and likes on all of my other gameplay videos, and the new subscribers. Thank you all. That really does help a ton. Likes, comments, favorites, subscriptions. They do help promote my channel due to YouTube's robotic algorithms. And you know, if you want to help the channel directly, I do have the Patreon. It does help a ton. You have no idea how thankful I am for that. So yeah. If not, if you can't help directly, just again with the continuing with the likes, the comments, and just word of mouth. Inflict me on your friends, and then wonder why you don't have as many friends, because like, why did you make me watch this guy? So yeah, I'll see you all next week. So till then, later everyone.